Simon is in County Down in Northern Ireland, in a place I know very well. You're very close to Malile on the Ards Peninsula. Hello, good morning. Bit of a difference in the weather we can see straight away.
It's just wonderful to be here because summer officially begins here in Northern Ireland, the first nation in the UK to say, actually, it's all right to go travelling for fun. And so I'm here at the Ballywhiskin Caravan Park. People have been busy all morning, coming back to their properties, enjoying the great outdoors in one of the loveliest parts of the UK. And of course, many people will be deciding to stay right here in the UK rather than risk falling foul of the quarantine rule, which means that you have to go anywhere apart from Ireland. If you come back to the UK at the moment, you've got to stay indoors for 2 weeks. And that's what all this airbridge talk is about. OK. We're now going to be faced with, I mean, I love Portugal, but I love Northern Ireland more. It's where I'm from. It's now one of Ruth's favourite places on earth. And
yeah. Married one of them.
Married one of them. Took a little bit of it home with you. So what do you think, Simon? I mean, if you were to look into your crystal ball, are we going to have more people holidaying at home and finding out about places like Malile or Ballywhiskin there, or are they going to do what they've always done and, you know, go back to Portugal?
Well, it all depends. My sense is very much that there's a lot of anxiety out there and, of course, an awful lot of cancellations. We saw earlier this week TUI and, in particular, Jet2 cancelling a lot of their departures. And just in the past half hour, TUI, the biggest holiday company in the UK, has announced that it's cancelled all Florida holidays right up until the 1st of December this year. They say that that's partly because of government restrictions, but also because a lot of concern have been raised about how the whole great Orlando theme park experience would be in the age of coronavirus. So people certainly are going to be coming back. And it's great that Northern Ireland is so far ahead. Everyone here in County Down, by the way, sends their congratulations on your anniversary. And of course,
everyone.
And next Friday, Northern Ireland, the whole tourism ecosystem opens up. Pubs, restaurants, hotels, tourist attractions. It's almost going to feel like, well, the new normal. Scotland gets self-contained accommodation next Friday. England, as we know, officially still locked down. That will open up in terms of hotels, tourist attractions on Saturday, July the 4th. And then after that, 6th of July, I think we're going to be able to go to Wales, go across the border, not stay the night. You have to wait till the 13th for that. 15th of July, Scotland, which is only 20 miles across the Irish Sea from me now. That's going to be open to tourists from the 15th.
Well, that's all good, but I'm sure you were listening earlier, Simon, to Miguel, we were talking to in Valdelobo in Portugal. What do you think that might be reviewed, that there might be an air bridge eventually for the UK and Portugal?
Yes, I mean, the whole idea of having a blanket quarantine has been queried by an awful lot of medical professionals. And actually, there's a perfectly good argument, many of them have advanced, saying the more of us who go abroad to places like Portugal with actually a lower prevalence than in the UK, the less chance we have of contracting coronavirus. It looks absolutely certain that on Monday we're going to get announced France, Spain, Italy, Greece will have their so-called air bridge arrangements, travel corridors. Portugal's still a question mark. But even then, what about Cyprus? What about Malta? What about Tunisia, Morocco, Egypt, Turkey? We simply don't know. The US looks very unlikely we will have anything there. And there's all sorts of odd countries popping up. So Gibraltar, that probably will. Bermuda. That might be your one transatlantic option. And who knows, even the tiny Caribbean island of Montserrat might get an air bridge. That's fairly pointless because you can't fly there from the UK. But anyway, at least it's a little bit of hope for the Caribbean.